so that the wall is strong, the rampart is strong. وَاذْكُرُوا نِعْمَةَ اللَّهِ عَلَيْكُمْ, and just remember and recall Allah's blessing upon you. Is kuntum a'daan, when you were enemies to each other. فَأَلَّفَ بَيْنَ قُلُوبِكُمْ, Allah united your hearts. فَأَصْبَحْتُمْ بِنِعْمَتِهِ إِخْوَانًا, and you became, due to His blessings, due to His grace, you became brothers. وَكُنْتُمْ عَلَى شَفَا حُفْرَةٍ مِّنَ النَّارِ, and you were at the very brink of a pit of fire. فَأَنْقَذَكُمْ مِنْهَا, you were going to fall in that pit of fire, but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala saved you from that. كَذَلِكَ يُبَيِّنُ اللَّهُ لَكُمْ آيَاتِهِ لَعَلَّكُمْ تَهْتَدُونَ. In this way Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala makes His ayat clear for you, so that you are guided, so that you can get the guidance. Now recall, first step was building of strong character of Muslims based on taqwa and practice of Islam. Second, to join them together, to cement them together, to forge them together into one party, into one ummah, into one group. Now what that ummah do? That is the third item on agenda. وَلْتَكُمْ مِنْكُمْ أُمَّةٌ يَدْعُونَ إِلَى الْخَيْرِ. Now out of you should come and should grow an ummah. This is the word that I use. Now you have become an ummah. You have become a party, Hizbullah. أُولَٰئِكَ حِزْبُ اللَّهِ أَلَا إِنَّ حِزْبَ اللَّهِ هُمُ الْمُفْلِحُونَ. That unity, that disciplined party. Now what that party should do? وَلْتَكُمْ مِنْكُمْ أُمَّةٌ. There should grow up from amongst you an ummah. يَدْعُونَ إِلَى الْخَيْرِ. Here again three. Now in the last third ayah, you have three items. يَدْعُونَ إِلَى الْخَيْرِ, call to whatever is good. Call to the khair. And the biggest khair in this world is this Quran. هُوَ خَيْرٌ مِمَّا يَجْمَعُونَ. This is the biggest blessing of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So da'wah ila al-Quran. Call people towards Quran, to understand Quran, to read Quran, to follow Quran, to act upon Quran. So first of all, the يَدْعُونَ إِلَى الْخَيْرِ وَيَأْمُرُونَ بِالْمَعْرُوفِ. Now the general term. And enjoining on others whatever is good. وَيَنْهَوْنَ عَنِ الْمُنْكَرِ. And forbidding them from whatever is munkar, whatever is evil, whatever is bad. These three items for the ummah. No fourth. You don't require any fourth. For any Islamic revolutionary party, you need not have any fourth program with you. First of all, number one, building of individual characters based on taqwa and practice of Islam and practice of Sharia. Number two, disciplined party, disciplined group. وَاعْتَصِمُوا بِحَبْلِ اللَّهِ جَمِيعًا وَلَا تَفَرَّقُوا. Number three, what this party will do? Three jobs. Da'wat ila al-khair, and I understand from that, da'wat ila al-Quran. Number two, and let me mention, I forgot to mention, to forge unity among the ummah. وَاعْتَصِمُوا بِحَبْلِ اللَّهِ. Hold fast to the rope of Allah. What is the rope of Allah? The Prophet said it is Quran. Al-Quranu hablullahi al-mateen. This is the strong rope of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Al-Quranu hablullahi al-mamdood min as-sama'i ila al-ard. This is a hadith narrated by Abdullah ibn Mas'ud radiyallahu ta'ala anhu. This Quran is the rope of Allah which stretches from the earth to the sky. So this is the rope of Allah. So actually unity also you can forge through Quran, because it gives you harmony in your thinking, in your ideas. And when the ideas are one, then you will become really united. Now this united party, this group, what will it do? Three things. Da'wat ila al-khair, towards the same Quran. Number two, ya'muruna bil ma'ruf. Enjoining whatever is good, bidding whatever is good. And yanhawna anil munkar, and then forbidding from whatever is bad. وَأُولَٰئِكَ هُمُ الْمُفْلِحُونَ. And only such people will be growing, will be prosperous, will be successful in the hereafter, who fulfill this three-item agenda. And let me add here from the hadith of the Prophet ﷺ, the last item mentioned here in the third ayah, it has again divisible into three. The figure 3 is being repeated here. 3 ayat. In the third ayah, 3 items. The last item, Nahi anil Munkar, it has 3 stages according to the hadith. It is from an Abu Sa'id al-Khudri radiyallahu ta'ala an. And it has been included by Imam Muslim, rahimahullah, in his Sahih. Man ra'a minkum munkaran falyughayyirhu biyadihi, fa in lam yastati' fa bilisanihi, fa in lam yastati' fa biqalbihi, wa dhalika adhaful iman. Whosoever amongst you sees something which is munkar, which is haram, which is not permissible in the Sharia of Islam, it is your duty to change it, to stop it, to curb it with force, with your hands. And if you can't do it, if you don't have the power or authority or strength or courage to do it, then with the tongue at least, say to people, don't do it, it is haram, it is not permissible. And even if it is not possible for you, then from heart you must hate it. And this is the weakest position of Iman. So again three, and again three. This should be the total agenda of any Islamic party. وَلَا تَكُونُوا كَالَّذِينَ تَفَرَّقُوا وَاخْتَلَفُوا مِنْ بَعْدِ مَا جَاءَهُمُ الْبَيِّنَاتُ. And don't become like those who were disunited and they differed among themselves after clear signs had come to them. وَأُولَٰئِكَ لَهُمْ عَذَابٌ عَظِيمٌ. And for them is a very big torment. This is the example of the former Muslim Ummah. They had also been given the clear signs. They had been given the Sharia. They had been given the Book of Allah. But then what happened? They divided among themselves. They were into sects, so many groups. So don't be like them. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, يَوْمَ تَبْيَضُّ وُجُوهٌ وَتَسْوَدُّ وُجُوهٌ. On that day, on which some of the faces will be whitened and brightened, and some of the faces will be blackened. فَأَمَّا الَّذِينَ اسْوَدَّتْ وُجُوهُهُمْ. The people whose faces will be blackened, أَكَفَرْتُمْ بَعْدَ إِيمَانِكُمْ. They will be the people who committed kufr after Iman. It will be said to them, did you revert to kufr after accepting Islam and Iman? فَذُوقُوا الْعَذَابَ بِمَا كُنْتُمْ تَكْفُرُونَ. Now taste this azab, this punishment, this torment, because of what you had been doing and the kufr that you committed. وَأَمَّا الَّذِينَ ابْيَضَّتْ وُجُوهُهُمْ. And those whose faces will be brightened, فَفِي رَحْمَةِ اللَّهِ. They will be in the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. هُمْ فِيهَا خَالِدُونَ. Or they will dwell in that mercy forever. تِلْكَ آيَاتُ اللَّهِ نَتْلُوهَا عَلَيْكَ بِالْحَقِّ. These are the ayat of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, which we are reciting unto you, O Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, bil-haqq, with truth, with a purpose. وَمَا اللَّهُ يُرِيدُ ظُلْمًا لِلْعَالَمِينَ. And Allah doesn't intend injustice towards all the worlds. وَلِلَّهِ مَا فِي السَّمَاوَاتِ وَمَا فِي الْأَرْضِ. And to Allah belongs everything that is in the